Good evening, good people. Come on in, come on in. Get ready to be entertained. This is the Cowboys Final Verdict. I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. So, the Dallas Cowboys 2026 pre draft podcast, right? Like, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys or the Cowboys Final Verdict. Like, share, and subscribe. Uh, Costs absolutely nothing. And you definitely help me beat the YouTube algorithms, right? My hat was on crooked. So, what's up, Cowboy Nation? Welcome back to the Cowboys Final Verdict, your go to podcast for everything Dallas Cowboys. The 2026 NFL Draft is right around the corner. Today, we're going to dive deep into what the Cowboys should do, might do, and what could totally shake up things for years to come. So, the Dallas Cowboys are they're in a little bit of a pickle, right? So let's set the stage a little bit, right? The Dallas Cowboys are coming off a solid but not quite championship offensive performance. One of Dak Prescott's better performances, MVP numbers, right? The addition of GP3, George Pickens, who's going to be on the franchise tag and hopefully play and not be a distraction, but we'll see. More will be revealed. But still missing that final push, right? That, let's face it, we all know how horrible the defense was. The DC underperformed in 2025, and we just didn't lose enough games. Yes, it's been a story for a few years now. When we should have tanked, we were winning for pride. All right, you won. What did it get you? Nothing. And you might have just won your way out of first-round draft talent. And you've got a 12th overall pick. 15 first round grades in this draft, right? In this draft class, 15 first round grades, man. And, so they're going to go really quick, right? But the Dallas Cowboys core is talented. They got clear gaps, offensive line, man. We got questions at offensive tackle. We've got questions on both offensive tackles, right and left, right? Is Terrence Steele is serviceable. He's still good. I like him. Tyler Guyton, I really like him. He's gotten a lot better. If he does away with some of his, his foot movement and his hands, he's got to work on. But this is his third year, man. This is sink or swim. I don't really want to spend resources on another offensive lineman, but there's definitely a need there. We need consistency at wide receiver. Our wide receiver, CD got hurt, but we didn't have any consistent play there. Depending on how things shake up, but possibly linebacker help. The safety room was addressed in free agency, but we definitely need a true green dot linebacker, a middle linebacker that can call the defense, somebody that can really general this defense on the field for Christian Parker. He's got to be smart, probably multiple talent. We definitely need edge rushers. And I'm not talking about an off-ball linebacker, right? I'm talking about true linebackers, right, and true edges. We need both. But we got to. What's the question, though, right? Long-term planning. Are they drafting to win now? Or are they building for the next 3 to 5 years? So if I'm building for 3 to 5 years, my drafting is totally different. My team building is totally different. So what are they doing? Looks like they're building to win now. That's what the offseason looked like. But more will be revealed. Are they drafting to win now, or is it a 3 to 5 year build, man? I'll be the judge, but you can be the judge too. Let's break it down. The top three needs in this draft for me is edge and linebacker be number one, cornerback number two, offensive line, especially offensive tackle. On the O-line, we need depth at that O-line too. We've seen what that looked like. One of our linemen go down, got to have somebody to go in. So, our 90-man roster doesn't look like that's anything to be proud of, right? You win in the trenches, period, right? Everybody knows you win in the trenches, and that's and we've seen injuries expose the depth in the past. So I don't want to see that going into the draft, right? I really want to be able to draft best player available in this draft, because this draft is really tricky. Like I said, with only 15 first round grades. Defensively, you can never have enough speed, man. Speed and smarts on defense, right? Willing to tackle, man. I don't want to see a cornerback out there throwing his shoulder. I want to see some people wrapping up and tackling. I want to see them safeties like lowering the boom, man. I want to see them safeties coming in and hitting them, man. Like, this is football. This is contact sport, man. What's going on with these guys? Oh, I don't want to get hurt. I don't know. Anyway, draft strategy for me. So the big question is the best player available or draft for needs. Dallas Cowboys is Brian Broaddus has always taught. This is what I've learned from Brian Broaddus. I guess don't window dress your board. Stack your board. Put your players available right, and so that what you got, man, and who's available. By stacking the board correctly, you can do that. And so I'm getting better at it. I still got a long way to go. I'm not no scholar at football or draft. I just enjoy it, man. Last year I got the signed copy from the Dallas Cowboy draft show, right, where all of them signed it, man. I got that copy. I'm proud of that. Is one of my pride and joys, because last year was probably the first year I really dove deep into this the Dallas Cowboy podcast. It became kind of a therapy for me, right? My wife was like, man, I'm tired of hearing about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not. I love the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. I'll talk about them all the time. So here we go. So the big question is best player available or draft for needs? Classic, classic debate, man. I think the Cowboys, they tend to lean best player available, but they kind of disguise that a little bit. In a heavy lean towards need in the first rounds, right? Like Tyler Booker, right? Unless a truly elite player falls, that makes it get really, really interesting. When they say Bailey or Bain falls, or Caleb Downs falls, if we're wiped out the top six, right? Vash Lombardi said the top six, and I agree. There's six defensive players that I absolutely love, and I would absolutely love, no matter what, to have at 12, right? But we don't pick until 12, so six may not make it unless there's some offensive players. We know Mendoza going one. That's not going to change. We know one of the wide receivers is going to go. We know the offensive linemen, probably both of them are going to. Offensive tackles are going to go. So that's four, right? That puts us at 10, right? We're at 12. So we'll see if we get wiped out. What it looks like. The scenario one, the top defensive players are gone. Remember, there's only 15 first-round grades, like I discussed. What do? Trade back, pick up an extra capital, fill multiple needs, provided you find somebody that's willing to trade with you, right? It'd be great to trade 12, go back and get, 17, 30, 39, something like that. This draft has decent depth at several positions. I know linebacker you can get in the third round is going to be deep. Wide receivers in the third round are going to be good. I believe there's going to be some cornerbacks in the third round. It's a deep class of cornerbacks and linebackers. So, you're definitely going to lose talent as you go further down the draft. You're going to lose, blue chip players, if you will. But you're still going to get some good dudes. And our defense was so bad last year that 31st, 32nd overall, if they just get to 15 through 17 and just be a decent football defense team, and they can get the ball back to Dak Prescott, 2 or 3 more possessions in a game, we're talking about a 10, 12-win season easy. So keep that in mind. The scenario two is a top wide receiver unexpectedly falls, Tate or the running back Love falls. What do? To me, it's best player available, man. You take Love, Tate all day long at 12, right? No, we don't need. What if Pickens this is his last year, man. Could you put Tate in there and have 3 wide receivers and and get him ready to be a wide receiver 2 in another year, man? Absolutely. That's a scenario that I'm down for. Love makes the defense better because he's on the field. He's running the ball. He's grinding it out. He's getting first downs. Love makes a defense better. So, yeah, pick that running back. I think you sprint and take that pick with no hesitation. Scenario 3 is defense stars drop right into your lap, man. Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, man, they fall right into your lap. Reuben Bain, miraculously falls. Or Arvell Reese, for whatever reason, these measurables or whatever, somebody just falls, right? Or because, like Voch Lombardi says all the time, teams suck at drafting, right? And so you absolutely get the stud that you were looking for on defense. That's where the Cowboy fans start to argue online immediately, right? Our fans, the Dallas Cowboy fans are some of the most unique fans. And clickbait, yeah, trade up to 3 for Bain. Yeah, let's. If you want some clickbait, go in there. Anybody? Oh, yeah, I heard somebody close to the Cowboys. Yeah, he was talking about the guy vacuuming carpets and taking out the trash. He was close to the Cowboys. Wasn't lying. Damn, he was close. He was, he was at the pro shop buying a jersey. He was close to the Cowboys. Said we're trading up. Whatever. Is it possible? Absolutely possible, man. But the amount of capital it would take, and our defense is so horrible. We do need that stud. How much are they giving Christian Parker to make these decisions, right? But I do hope that they look at some of the mistakes they've made in player acquisitions and in drafting and developing, and draft these guys, develop them, and then not pay them. I don't know. Now you're looking for players that you need to pay in order to get them. We're talking about Max Crosby, man, and trading 12 and 20 and 92 and getting Max Crosby and a player, man. I don't know if he's that good, right? Do we need him? Would I absolutely love to watch him? I absolutely loved watching Michael Parsons, but damn, it's 11 men. We got to have 11 men, right? It's a team sport. So let's talk about sleepers, day 2 and day 3, guys who make an impact. Huge day 3 steals at linebacker. Like I said, there's going to be a bunch of those. I think some of these diamonds in the rough, man, these gems that these scouts are looking at, man. Some of the tape that I've seen, right? Some of these guys are going to go later in the second, third, late second, early third and fourth rounds. Got some really good players in it in my board. I'll have my draft board up right before the draft. Also keep an eye on the hybrid defenders, the linebacker, the safety types. Versatility is huge in the NFL today. Who's got the versatility to play multiple positions, right? Off-ball linebacker, a hybrid safety, right? And don't sleep on that running back. Like I said, there's value there at the running back. Man, it makes your defense better. Our defense was horrible. Running back absolutely makes our defense better because they're not on the field. They're fresh. They can pin their ears back because they're probably playing with the lead. So I don't know. And for my final thoughts, man, at the end of the day, this draft could define the Cowboys for the next few seasons, right? Like, we may be drafting to win now, but the next 3 to 5 years might be what this draft is all about, right? Absolutely, if they hit on the earlier picks, this team could finally get over the hump and put us back in the promised land, put us in Super Bowl contention, and that's what this Cowboy fan really wants. This Cowboy fan wants to be in Super Bowl contention this year. 2026 is our year. Get ready. Go to Vegas. Put your money on the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are going to win in the first opening game. They will absolutely win their opening game. You heard it here from the Cowboys. Final verdict. And I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. You don't know what anybody's been going through. Be nice. Be kind. Peace and love. Like, share, and subscribe.